Welcome back to another journal entry. For those in the 80s, y'all know what movie that was from. Who knew, right? So this one we're going to talk about the elements, how to balance the elements inside your body. Okay, so each one of your elements, each one of the elements in your body is connected to an organ and is connected to a color. So what you want to do to balance the elements is you want to use sound, frequency, and vision. Sound, frequency, and vision to balance the elements in your body. So we'll just start with the basic 5 elements. Okay, let's start with air. Okay, so I want you to visualize, okay, the color white. Okay, and the air element in the body is connected to the lungs and the diaphragm. Now, how you can tell if this element is imbalanced in your body is you will feel grief. Okay, so anytime, our beloveds, have transitioned or something very, very sad has happened in your life, you're going to feel a sense of grief. So that means you're going to need to work with that element. Now, what you do is you would get into a sacred space, okay, somewhere where you can't be disturbed, okay, and you're going to visualize the color white, visualize your lungs and your diaphragm turning white as you make this sound. Okay, so this is a great one for doing when you're doing the diaphragm that we talked about in the other video. Okay, so when you've got your legs up and you got the book on your stomach and you're doing the sound, that's great. Now, when you're making that sound, you want to visualize your lungs and your diaphragm turning white. Okay, the most beautiful white you can think of. Okay, pearl white, whatever white you like. And whatever color of grief, give that a color too. Let's say it's gray or whatever color you want to. And as you're making that sound, you're visualizing not only is your lungs turning white, but it's releasing that grief. It's releasing that grief. Okay? So for the lungs, okay, as you know, you need oxygen. Okay, so that sound is okay, that's for the air element. Now let's talk about the water element in your body. The water element in your body, the color is blue. Color is blue and it's connected to your kidneys, okay, and your bladder. Now you'll know if this element is imbalanced in your body because it's connected to fear and phobias. So if you have a lot of fear, if you're holding on to a lot of fear, that's the element you need to be working with, is the element of your kidneys and your bladder. Now, when you are dealing with your kidneys, the healing or balancing sound or frequency is chwee, chwee, chwee. Okay? So what you want to do, same thing as the lungs. Okay? You want to visualize the color blue. Okay? Going to your kidneys, okay, and going to your bladder, and you making that sound, and like I said, give it another color of whatever fear you're holding on to being released as you're making that sound. Okay, now let's talk about the earth element. Okay, so Terra, Gaia, or the earth element. Now the earth element, its color is yellow. Okay, now you'll know that your earth element is imbalanced because you'll have a weak or poor immune system. What that means is if you get sick a lot, or when you do get sick, it takes you a long time to recover, that means your earth element is imbalanced. Now, here's how you can balance your earth element. Your earth element, okay, is connected to not just your immune system, but it's connected to your digestive system, okay, and your spleen, okay? So the color yellow, okay, and the sound that you would make, okay, for the earth element is chew, chew. Just like if you were chewing something, chew, 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 okay? So you would visualize your stomach and your spleen turning yellow while making that sound to help balance out your earth element and visualize whatever sickness or imbalance you have going out, okay? Now, let's talk about the fire element. The fire element in the body. Now, the fire element in the body, the color is red, okay? And this is basically the one where you'll feel, if it's imbalanced, you'll feel a lot of anger, okay? And where is that in your body? It's going to be connected to your heart. Okay, so if you have a lot of anger, you're imbalancing and weakening the heart. Okay, now how to balance out the heart is the sound is so this is something we naturally do it. If you see people when they're very upset, the body naturally wants to heal itself. It wants to rebalance itself out. That's why it goes okay, because the heart is its own consciousness. All of your organs have their own consciousness. Okay, so this is something that a lot of people are doing unconsciously. They don't even know that. Okay, so the fire element is connected with your heart, and to balance it, just H-A-H, that sound, just like that. Okay, just like that. Okay, so that will balance out your fire element. Okay, now the fifth element. The fifth element is probably one of the most important to make sure you keep it balanced, because if your fifth element is imbalanced, every other element will be imbalanced in your body regardless of what you do. The fifth element, the color is green. Okay, you can visualize a beautiful color green, a forest green, whatever color green you would like to visualize. And that color green is connected to your liver and your gallbladder. Okay, so your liver is what creates the bile. Okay, your gallbladder is what concentrates it. Your liver is connected to your personal power. Your liver is what's connected to regeneration of all the cells. Okay, if your liver is imbalanced, the element, then it's going to throw off the balance of everything else. This is what's also governing your sleep, if you're able to rest. Okay, the sound that's connected to your liver is shh. Once again, we've been doing this unconsciously. You can see people doing it. Remember when we say that to children and all that, and we was told that shh, there's a reason for that. Okay, SH, shh, be quiet. Okay, that's because the elements need to be balanced. Okay, so that's the cosmic healing sound for the liver, okay, and the gallbladder, which is also connected to the fifth element. Okay, the color is green, so you visualize that color green going to your liver and your gallbladder as you're making that sound. Shh, shh. So, once again, we've had it with us since the 80s. Ashe.